lot of snow right there, but Brian and I were talking, we're a little bit sad. It sounds like a lot of that's going to get washed away.
Short-lived, yeah.
It's going away very quickly.
That's kind of been our winters the last few years. Like, we end up around average for snowfall, but everyone's like, well, we didn't have snow. It's like, no, it just got vaporized.
Showed up and then it
That's what's going to happen with this next one, everywhere outside the mountains, the mountains will probably be the one spot excited about the storm. The rest of us, not so much. Yeah, we're at least going to go visit, I guess. We got a winter storm watch. They will get quite a bit of snow. I'll show you a map here in a second. Flood watch, that goes under the high wind watch and under this coastal flood watch, which is because we've got a pretty high tide coming in Wednesday morning, and there will be a southeast fetch blowing water on shore. Hurricane wind watch, which is offshore, and then a high wind watch, which is under all of this along the coastline. So those are all the things we have to think about with this storm tomorrow night and into Wednesday. Good looking storm right across the middle part of the country, super wound up. We've got some tornado threats down into Louisiana, eastern Texas. The problem with this storm is that it's going to be an inside runner. So the low itself is going to be to our west, which means 9 times out of 10 that we're going to change over to rain across much of the state. The only one, by the way, out of 10 where you can keep the snow is you need a truly Arctic air mass ahead of it, and we don't have that. It's cold, but it's not Arctic. So when this storm arrives, the low's way out here towards Toronto, which is going to be a problem because the southeast wind will start driving warmer air in and will transition over. So let's take a kind of a zoom in look at this. It's quiet, by the way, tonight and cold. Temperatures are down to the teens and single digits. Watch out for black ice because we did melt a lot of snow with the sun today, and then it's going to refreeze. Tomorrow's quiet during the day. Clouds come in from southwest to northeast, and it's cloudy through the middle of the day. Temperatures in the upper 20s to around 30 degrees. When the storm initially moves in, which is early evening, here we are at 7 o'clock, it'll be snow everywhere. I actually disagree with this model. I think the coast in southern Maine will start as snow, but then flip over quickly to rain, which you'll see happen on that southeast flow. This is 2 a.m. Wednesday morning. Snow still in the mountains and foothills, snow still in Bangor and into down East Maine, rain and heavy rain over the mid-coast into southern coastal Maine. That transition continues. By Wednesday morning, the vast majority of us have changed over to rain. There'll be heavy downpours, there'll be strong winds here. Clinging to snow in the high terrain, they may even end as rain, but there'll be a net gain for snow there. And then here we are 8 o'clock, and we're starting to move this storm out of here. It's a quick mover, that's one good thing. By the afternoon, it should be a lot quieter. Start with snow. Everywhere outside of this 6 to 12, 12 plus zone, the snow is going to fall and then get washed away by the rain. That's especially true along the coastline here with that 1 to 3 contour. So we'll see quite a bit of jackpot activity into the mountains, 12 plus into the higher terrain, but that fast flip to rain is going to cause problems along the coast. And here's the reason. Not only do we have 1.5 to 2.5 inches of liquid rain coming down with this storm inland and just to the coastline, we're also going to melt the snow that we have, which has roughly 3/4 of an inch to an inch of liquid in there. So we add all that together and we're going to have flooding concerns. Not in the same spots as our last storm. It's worth noting it will not be a mountain downhill rivers and streams situation. It'll be kind of an urban flooding. Now remember, urban doesn't mean you have to live in a city. It means you need to live where there are city things like lots of driveways, lots of pavement, and lots of storm drains that are clogged. So that's what we're looking at here as far as flooding. And I haven't gotten to the winds yet, which will be quite strong Tuesday night into Wednesday morning. I'm thinking along the coast, 50 to 60 mile per hour wind gusts out of the southeast, which will cause quite a few power outages. That will happen on Wednesday morning. But wait, there's more. This looks like the same storm, doesn't it? Nope, it's Saturday. We're going to do this again on Saturday. There could be 2 to 3 inside runners coming our way over the next week or so. There will be days in between, Thursday and Friday, notably, which are not brutally cold, and I think that's going to factor in because of the power outage situation, which I don't think will be as big as last time, the power outages, but there'll be a lot still. Yeah, I don't think they'll be quite the same extent, but maybe different areas, different duration because another storm is coming on Saturday. So, yeah.
Okay.
All right.
I know.
Well, yesterday was nice.
Yeah.
So we can reflect on that. All right, Keith, thank you.